Why are the top boarding schools becoming ICSE? Is it a revolt against the infiltration of the foreign boards?
So it sounds like that, but it is also more than that. See, all these top boarding schools in India, they want academic coherence, which means that when they offer multiple boards, they have to align all their teacher training, all their student assessments and activities and the approaches, which actually makes their own culture and approach garbled, kind of diluted. And also, these schools go on to say that the new schools which haven't yet found their own ideology, culture, belief system, and approach, maybe the international boards could help them. But since these boarding schools have their own time tested methodology and approach, they are good with the conventional boards alone.
What do you mean?
So, the usual top boarding schools in our country are the legacy schools. They have their time tested routines. They're not just bringing regularities in the academics, but also consistency in the sports, arts, and even theatre. The new schools, on the other hand, they're usually the startups by the real estate investors. So naturally, these schools, they undoubtedly are architecturally beautiful, but when it comes to the vision, the ideology, the culture, the routines, the theme of how they work, their approach is kind of in the nascent stages. It's undesigned, it's undefined. So naturally, what can they do? They have to work on the brochure glamour, and they get all that glamour when they have international boards of their activity-oriented approach or those pictures where the students are posing.
But isn't it true that ICSE becomes a proof of intellectual seriousness?
Exactly, and that is something anyway which is needed in today's competitive admission scenario. I mean, the admission officers, they're looking for the students who can showcase their academic prowess and academic will. Now, when the student is in international boards like Cambridge or IB, he needs supplementary documents, the documents which can prove the child's interest and proficiency in academics. So sitting for exams like AP becomes in an unsaid way mandatory. However, getting a good, decent score in ICSE, doing fairly well in that, is good enough proof of your vigor, rigor, and your academic intent.
But many parents feel that ICSE is more challenging than the other boards.
I wouldn't negate that because that's exactly what they are selling. ICSE is all about the depth of subject, strong reading and writing culture, the intellectual seriousness, the textual vigor, rigor, which means the comfort and ease with reading dense texts. And if a student can score well in ICSE, that's in a way a statement that you are confident and capable, not just in discipline, but also communicatively.
No wonder top schools in India are opting ICSE.
Also because they anyway select their students by these rigorous entrance tests, wherein they ensure that the students are teachable. But by teachable, they mean the student is intelligent enough to cope up with the tornado of expectations.
What would you choose for your child? CBSE, ICSE, or